EMS came, my heart rate was elevated, blood pressure elevated, and so they decided, they wanted to go ahead and take me to the hospital. I didn't want to go. My husband insisted that I go, so we went to the hospital, and they ran they ran a battery of tests, and the only conclusion that they could come up with, my heart was fine, my lungs appeared to be fine. Initially, I thought it may have been a blood clot that I got that may have made its way to my lungs or something to that extent. But everything, all the tests came back well, including my blood work. And the only thing that they could come up with was that they thought that um, I was dehydrated and possibly having too much acid in my stomach was causing an erosion of the of my esophagus, which was causing the uncomfortable feeling or the pressure in my chest. So they gave me an antacid, prescription antacid, and then also they gave me fluids, which I did feel better after the fluids. So I probably was dehydrated. I had not been drinking water the way that I was supposed to, and I guess I was taking that lightly. I won't do that again because that was not something that I want to have to experience again. But yeah, I'm fine now. I went back to work, my following scheduled shift, and then I barely made it to my shift. I just felt crappy and weak and out of it. And another thing was that I hadn't been taking my multivitamins or my vitamins or anything the way that I was supposed to every day. And so I think it was a compilation of all those things. But anyway, I'm doing fine now. I'm doing well. Making sure I'm drinking water, trying to remember to take my vitamins. But everything's good at this point. I'm kind of at the point to where I'm trying different things. Again, it's just me chewing, swallowing, and waiting to see, okay, how much did that bite kind of, where did that put me at as far as, my fullness level. And I don't think I've had any issues as far as nauseousness due to, me overeating or anything like that since the burrito, which was a few weeks ago. I'm trying to think. Other than that, I mean, everything's good. I've been having some personal issues as far as my daughter's biological father, just drama that I don't need in my life, but whatever. We make choices that we have to live with, so um, that, that's something that I'm just trying to keep from stressing me out, and, um, it's the holidays, and it should be a time for, me to be happy and spending time with my family, even though financially right now I think it's hard on everybody. And so, um, you know, it just kind of makes the holidays more of a stressful time than an enjoying time, a joyful time, because you're stressing over, how you're going to do, or not, maybe not you, but me, stressing over bills and Christmas gifts and things like that. So in the past, I've really overdid it and spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on, items for my daughter that she doesn't use or uses once or twice and then doesn't even look at again. So we're not going to do that this year. Um, I'm going to get her one, expensive gift. And my daughter is 7, so she just turned 7. We had our birthday party last Saturday, so happy birthday to my little one. But anyway, we're gonna get her one expensive gift, which is like 100. It was a little bit over $100. I'm not gonna say what it is, just in case she may be eavesdropping or something like that. But um, it was a little bit over $100, and then maybe do like some clothes or something like that. So, but I'm not gonna go all out with a bunch of toys and dolls and Barbies and cars and all kinds of stuff like I've done in the past, because we can't afford it, especially now that we have all these legal issues that I'm trying to deal with, due to her biological father. So I don't know, YouTube. That's pretty much it. I haven't been on here much, so I don't know, as far as the people that I've subscribed to, their updates and things like that. Um, but I know it's been a couple weeks since my last one, so I wanted to come on here and let you guys know what was going on with me, let you know that I was still alive and kicking, and that I hadn't forgotten about you. It's just been a hectic few weeks. Excuse me. And um, so I'll try and post next week, so that I can keep you guys updated on a week by week basis. If not, it'll be every couple weeks or whatever. With work and life, it's sometimes difficult just to do this. But yeah, so I'm 30 pounds down, 6 weeks out of the surgery, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Maybe in another couple weeks, at the 2 month period, I'll do another body shot with, um, probably with clothes on, just because even though the lesions and stuff that I had are healing, they've pretty much left, as you can see, nasty black marks all over me. So I've got some cocoa butter, that I'm going to be using to see if maybe that helps with that. But it just, I can't stand. It looks like I've had the chicken pox, and I've got little black spots, and it's, so anyway, oh, I was talking about anyway, they initially thought it was a staph infection. Well, now my doctor thinks it's a fungal infection that I picked up from my cat, which I don't know if I ever mentioned her to you. I got her maybe a week before my surgery. I was actually on my way home from work, and I saw a little head pop up from the railroad tracks, and I came back around and saw that it was a little kitten, and so I picked her up. She was all by herself. It was cold. It was dark, and I picked her up and brought her home. So my doctor thinks now that it may be actual fungal infection because the antibiotics weren't working. So she gave me a different type of medication, an antifungal oral medication, as well as a topical medication cream for me to put on as well. So, but like I said, I've still got these black marks and everything. So, in a couple weeks, like I said, I'll try and do a body shot, probably with clothes on. I can definitely tell the difference. My husband and coworkers have been able to tell the difference, and I'm just excited to see where I'm going to be in 3 months or 6 months. I'm pushing for summertime to be in a two-piece bikini, so hopefully that'll work. Another thing I haven't been doing, which would probably increase my weight loss, is I have not been exercising. I mean, I walk up and down the stairs just because I have to to get to my room and get downstairs, and chasing after my daughter and all that. But any purposeful exercising have not really done yet. I wanted to get a elliptical at least for Christmas, and so I want to work on doing that as well. So hopefully once I do start implementing purposeful physical activity, you know, that will also increase my weight loss. Um, but yeah, so I will see you guys next week, hopefully. And everybody that's out there, keep on keeping on. Don't give up. Keep pushing. And if you need any